CALEB A.M.
Thank you guys. You're too kind. Yes, we wrote that. Yes, we wrote that song. Yes, that's an original.
Yes,
Yeah. Anyways, hi, Caleb Griffin,
Hi, I'm Caleb Black.
and this is a show, a little dandy that we like to call CALEB A.M. Your Wednesday Morning Caffeine. It's the show where we talk about Jesus.
We drink caffeine.
We talk about we answer a question,
And we talk about life.
and then Caleb Griffin goes to work.
And Caleb Black does something productive, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah. As you can tell, we're dressed up today. It's a very special episode, but it's just a normal episode.
Does my hair kind of look good? Or maybe it doesn't. I
think it
tell.
looks good.
I was trying to go no beanie, but then as I was brushing my hair, I remember why I wear a beanie, because my hair takes so long to get ready. So,
I think you look good. I think we're some dapper.
oh, it's my week for the
Yeah.
body parts.
I think we're some dapper gentlemen today.
I think so. Alright. I guess I'll have a bad hair day on the CALEB A.M. today. Well, it does kind of look good in the front.
I think
it's
it looks
just
good.
it's sticking up in the back. That's okay. I think I look better without the beanie.
I do too. You look ugly with the beanie.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
My verse today, it comes from 2 Thessalonians.
Love
It's
2
3 verses in one. It's 2 Thessalonians 3 through 5. But the Lord is faithful. He will strengthen and guard you from the evil one. We have confidence in the Lord about you, what you're doing, and will continue to do what we command. May the Lord direct your hearts to God's love and Christ's endurance. It's kind of like 3 big things in one. Shouldn't close my Bible, but it's like, if you are pursuing the Lord and asking for help, He will help you avoid temptations or struggles, whatever that could be. It's different for everybody. And then, both of the Thessalonians are like Paul writing to the people of Thessaloniki or whatever, however you pronounce it, and like encouraging them because they're doing what they need to be doing, but he's trying to encourage them to just keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
So I like that too.
Yeah.
And then, trust God. Let God guide your path to where, and follow Him. Go where He wants you, because that's where you're supposed to go.
It's been like we talked to Rob about this a couple of times, and it's just like, it's a walk of confidence. You're confident in your faith in God. You're confident that you're pursuing the right things, and everything is going to work out the way He wants it to.
Yeah.
And
If you're doing what God wants you to do, it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
Caffeine?
Yeah.
I'll go first today. I've been doing the rainstorms because I wanted to try them, but they just don't give me enough energy, man. They're really small, and I miss my classic rain. So I went back to the razzleberry rain. Haven't had this one on the show in a while. It's grown on me. It's a flavor that I wasn't too crazy about, but it's grown on me the last couple times I've had it. So it's no light gummy bear or dreamsicle or fruit punch, but solid 4th place.
I had a swirly pop,
I
or
love
half a swirly pop, because I was looking at like the 20 bangs that I have from when I've been shopping for bangs lately, and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? Yeah. I'll drink a swirly pop.
Okay.
Because it's what I wanted.
Yeah. Good. I watched the.
It's one of my favorite bang flavors, even though everybody else hates it, except for you.
I like it.
I don't know why.
It smells like BO, but it tastes like really good. So they have a few flavors that smell like BO, but they taste really good.
I don't know. I think it smells and tastes incredible.
Oh, thank you. This is the one that smells better than it tastes.
Dink.
It's good. It's good raspberry. Yeah, I smell bad O when I smell that, dude.
Bad-o.
But then I taste Swirly Pop and I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't like this one. It's better than Blue Raz, Bang's version of the Blue Raz berry.
I watched the GMM where they ranked the bangs earlier this week because I was bored at work. So
They put peach mango at number 2.
Mhm.
I didn't watch the whole video. I skipped to the end, and then I went back and watched some of it. There was one flavor that they got. It was like messed up how much they liked it, and then there was one that was messed up how much they didn't like it.
yeah, I know Rhett really liked Root Beer Blaze, and that ended up being his favorite flavor.
Yeah,
I forgot what Link's was, but
Froze Rose.
and they put Candy Apple Crisp at number 1. I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Which my favorite is peach mango. Daniel's favorite is candy apple crisp. So that was kind of cool.
yeah,
We're doing something right.
my favorite is Pina Colada.
I think that's what it was. I don't think they liked it. Or maybe that was one that they really liked. I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's
I
my
didn't-
favorite.
I didn't even watch the whole video, so.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny how they made fun of some of the names. Because I kind of agree about some of the name choices. They're kind of dumb. But
Yeah.
it's just some of them. The Radical Skedaddle is the one that really messes me up because it should be Radical Skedaddle, and I agree with what's her face when she says
Stevie.
Stevie, I agree with Stevie. That it makes me mad.
The flavor that made me mad because Link is a smart guy because he's not an idiot, but Red gave Whole Lot of Chocolate like a 50.
Yeah, no, I
and that's
remember that.
absurd.
That was
Granted,
funny.
the first time I had it, I was coping hard because it was a new Bang flavor and I really wanted to like it. I took a sip and I went, man, it's not that bad. And then I took another sip and about vomited. So
It's bad.
it gets exponentially worse on the
Mhm.
second try.
I'm glad they didn't do the natural flavors because I think we would have watched them throw up
Dude,
because those are horrible. Anyways,
it's so bad.
it's time to get into question of the week. I can't wait till this is like a big show and we have like little like stabs of music that go in for stuff and animations that come up, and it's time for the question of the week. Anyways, today's question of the week was a fun one in my opinion. Would you rather travel back in time or travel to the future? We ask the question and you answer. If you'd like to answer, follow us on Instagram. Instagram's in the link down below. Not the link, the description down below. This week it was on my Instagram. Next week it'll be on his. And the poll was very close. I would like to check your phone just to be sure that it hasn't changed.
Okay. Sorry guys, I was feeling Pink Panther-y.
Okay, it actually did change. That's good. I'm glad I checked again.
Okay. So, time travel to the future or to the past? My initial reaction was instantly future because, like, it's cool. You can see all the new stuff.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I still fully agree with that. Because, like, you still have everything from the past, but you can still do things in the future.
Right.
I want to check in on myself, see how I'm doing. And, like, I don't know, what if some of these cool, like, sci-fi things that I think would be awesome exist? Like, full dive VR stuff where, like, you technically lose consciousness, but you're, like, moving in a video game.
Imagine what AI is going to be like.
Like, that would be so cool. What if the world has ended? what if they've made like space travel accessible, and I can just go to the moon real quick and then travel back in time? I mean, we didn't talk about the rules of this, but like,
Right.
I assume it's like you go there, and then you come back.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't stay there.
You choose one time and place to go to, and then
Right.
after X amount of time, you come back. So I'm
Mhm.
like, I'll enjoy my time. But then after I voted for the future, I thought about it. I was like, well, if I went back in time, I could just go hang out with Jesus for a few days, and then come back to the present.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I feel like that kind of takes the cake. But I am going to get to hang out with him forever one day.
That
Not
is true.
that I wouldn't choose to hang out with him right now, because
Right.
if somebody came up to me now after I thought about it, I would definitely choose the past, because, like, that'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
So, yeah, I think this one's pretty even, honestly, if you sit and think about it. But I feel like, but that's just like the one good reason I can think to go to the past. I mean, it'd be fun to go, like, chill in the 80s, I guess, listen to funky music, but guess what? I can do that now. I can listen to 80s music right now, and if I wanted to, I could get in a hippie's van and listen to 80s music with them. But Jack said he chose the past so he could walk through ancient civilizations. I was like, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. But I could also do that now. It would just be they'd be destroyed.
Yeah.
I could go to the past and steal from a bunch of ancient civilizations and then come back and sell them in pawn shops.
And that would be stealing.
Come on, they got like millions of spears laying around. They'd be cool without one. But yeah. So I do think it would be close, but I think future won just a little bit. I'm gonna say 52-48.
Future, in fact, lost
Mm,
by a total of 65-35.
dang.
So past did win. I like your reasoning though. I like your thought process. This is a hard one. 'Cause
Hold on. I gotta wake up for my CALEB A.M. podcast that I do.
Okay.
This one was kind of tough for me because I don't know. This was probably the one that I cared least about. Time travel doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. If it did exist, I wouldn't do it, honestly. If somebody gave me the chance, I would be like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
This is an interesting one. Time travel is always interesting to me. But as far as picking which one, it's so hard. Because, like, you could go back and you could hang out with Jesus. You could go back and, tell yourself to invest in Netflix when it was first starting, or invest in Bitcoin or when that was first starting, You could go to the future and see how you're doing. You can go to the future and just, like, hang out with other people, and do a bunch of cool stuff that's in the future. You can go back in time and relive a really cool moment if you wanted to. Like, a moment that you wish, I wish I could do that again. I wish I could see that again,
I'd go back in time a few years,
Mm-hmm.
kill my younger self, and replace him. And my parents were like, why did our son just grow by a couple years?
Interesting.
And then they would never know.
Mm.
And I'd be older than Andy.
Or they wouldn't. Or they would just think you had a growth spurt, and then, even though you're technically older than Andy, you're still in high school, but as a college boy.
No,
And then
no,
you have
no,
to
no.
relive high school again.
No, that wouldn't happen.
And then there's fears about time travel. Like, what if I accidentally interact with my younger self? Like, do I die, or like if I go to the future and I check in on myself and things are going good, do I come back and then, like, change something and then end up as a hobo?
That's the funniest thing about time travel. Like, since it doesn't exist, like, no media has anything to base it off of.
Yeah.
So it's like they all have stupid rules.
Except for Back to the Future, they keep it very simple. Which
They
is
do
why
keep it
I like it.
simple.
It's just If you change something in the past, it changes in the future, and that's basically
I don't get why that's not what all time travel
it
is.
should be.
It's like, that seems so obvious.
Like, that's my biggest problems with the Flash and with in-games, that they have to
In-game.
create their own
It's like, why do
versions
that?
of time travel to make their plots work, and I don't know, it makes me mad. But
It makes me upset, but it also is like they really couldn't. That technically could be if time travel existed, correct.
Mhm.
It's not because those are superheroes that are doing superhero things to time travel, but
Yeah.
like, you know, it. But I don't know.
I think it's an interesting conversation because like nobody knows how it would work because I don't think it ever will.
I think it is humanly impossible.
I don't
So-
know how you can invent a machine that takes you back in time. I don't think it'll
I
ever
hope that
happen.
there's nobody trying to do that because they're
I'm
wasting
sure,
money.
I'm sure there people are, and I'm sure there's in some way our tax dollars are going to a project doing that, knowing the government. But
Probably.
I mean, if
But it's
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, with time travel, if it did exist, we would already see evidence of it because if somebody came back at any point
Right.
in my lifetime, we would have seen it happen.
Yeah. And it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
It's like,
Which means it will never happen in the future.
right. It's like you can make an agreement. We can make an agreement right now that if time travel ever gets invented, we come back to this very moment. Shake my hand, we agree on
Yeah.
it.
And then it doesn't happen. But like, since it hasn't happened at any point in the past, it means that it hasn't happened at any point in the future.
Exactly.
So
So it's not going to happen.
it doesn't exist.
It's also,
I mean, unless the people that invented time travel were like, let's only go back to 2100. Like,
and the other thing about it is like, we don't know like when the world's going to end or like when Jesus is going to come back. If you time travel past that point,
that's what scared me.
What happens?
I was like, what if I go and then everybody's gone, but it's not like...
Yeah. And that's why I voted for the past. Because I got scared. But also, if I could go back in time, I'd go back in time to like one specific moment, and I would just relive that moment again because it was a great moment.
What was it?
I don't want to say.
Was it watching a movie for the first time?
No.
More
More significant than that.
I'd probably go back and watch Demon Slayer Season 2 for the first time again.
Real.
Except, I don't know if I'd forget everything. So I don't know if I would do that, actually. That might not be the way.
It depends on like
I guess I would
how
go...
many times do we have access to this time travel machine? Like just the one time, or as many times as we want? Because as many times as we want, I'd go back in time and rewatch certain episodes of SpongeBob for the first time, or certain episodes of The Office for the first time.
I don't think that watching things for the first time would work because you don't forget things.
Oh, that's true.
So
Never mind.
yeah, I wouldn't watch. I would before I time traveled, I would rewatch Demon Slayer, and then I would time travel. There are a few moments I'd want to go back to. Maybe we have like 5 uses.
5 uses? That sounds good. I can think of 5 times I'd want to. Anyways. I voted for past, he voted for future. Past won 65-35. Vote on our poll next week. It'll be on his Instagram with a new question and a new topic of discussion. This was a good discussion, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting points.
I don't care much about the question, but I did have stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
Because time travel is interesting, so it just is like, even if it did exist, I wouldn't want to do it.
I'd be too scared to do it.
Yeah.
It seems like, what if you get stuck in the space-time continuum thingy?
Yeah.
But, anyway, shall we go on to the week's portion?
Yes. You're first.
I am first. This might have been, other than the weekend, this is probably one of the most boring weeks of my life. So this is not going to go by slow. I should be done in less than
This
10
is not
minutes.
going to go by slow.
Alright. On Wednesday, I went to work. It was Fried Chicken Wednesday. Fried chicken was very good. I went to church. Church was very good. Thursday, I went to work. We went and watched a movie. I enjoyed the movie.
Thursday?
Mhm. Thursday night.
Oh.
I enjoyed the movie. As you can tell by Caleb's reaction, other people did not.
Not other people, it was just me.
Yeah, me, JJ, and Colton enjoyed it. It has gone down on my score upon further thinking, but I still thought it was a decent movie and it was a fun watch. So yeah. Friday, I went to work. We spent the night at Miss Heather's. We played pickleball.
We did.
We also created a perfect plan
Perfect plan.
for a disc golf tournament.
There's your notebook.
This isn't the one I used. Oh, it's under here. Yeah. This is normally the notebook I use for serious things.
This was serious.
That's why I used it.
Okay. Well, you said this is normally as if this was an exception.
Well, this is normally like Bible study stuff.
Oh. It's not that serious.
And stuff like, yeah.
Oh, we forgot to apologize for starting at 6 a.m. again. It's his fault, not
Yeah, it's
mine
fine.
last time.
The first 2 weeks it was his fault. The second 2 weeks it was my fault.
Yeah. It's not going to happen again, though.
Yeah. That
That's
was our plan. He was supposed to go 17 down.
I was supposed to go between 9 down and 17 down, which 9 down wouldn't have won me the tournament, so...
It wouldn't have.
But I didn't play good. I don't want to talk about my score.
It's okay. But we spent a lot of the night devising, making that plan.
And then I
that was fun.
It was really
It was fun making the plan.
I'm playing another tournament this weekend. We should do it again. Except I don't know any of the holes on the course.
Yeah.
Hole one. I think I'm gonna birdie this one.
I think JJ's your caddy this weekend, so you're gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah.
But we kept getting compliments on how cute of friends we were, and that made me very happy because I think we're cute friends.
I do too.
Yeah. I got called Peter Parker a lot this week, and that also made me happy.
Yeah.
They also
that's gonna stick, by the way.
which makes me even happier. And they never found out I was Spider-Man, which means I'm... No! I just said it!
No! Oh, no.
No! It's okay.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. So yeah, that was Friday night. Friday night was a lot of fun. We ate at Pepper's, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but when you're
We
around
had a
good
good
company,
time.
it doesn't really matter. And the potato was pretty good, so that was good. Saturday...
The potato was pretty good.
Yeah. Saturday, almost went to Comic-Con, but I didn't because I didn't want to spend that much money on autographs. But we went to your tournament after we had devised the plan. It wasn't a horrible day. I had fun at Probes.
I had a lot of fun at Probes, besides when that one dude was getting angry.
Yeah. And then Lake Lowndes, something happened on hole 2, which we won't discuss. And it kind of ruined the rest of the tournament.
Technically hole 10. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I had to be technical.
Yeah, technically hole 10.
It was the second hole of our round.
Yeah, hole 10 though, and it kind of ruined the rest of the day, so that was fun. But we were on a card with my girlfriend's brother's wife's brother.
Yes.
That was cool, and he's a cool guy. So that was fun, and afterwards we went to Chick-fil-A. We met with Colton, and he told us about Comic-Con. And that was fun to hear about.
I'm gonna get what you got. Don't keep talking about your week.
Don't keep talking about my week.
While I'm gone.
Okay.
Because I want to hear about your week.
I don't know why. It's not exciting. It's actually pretty boring. And Colton gave Caleb a gift, which he will probably show you when he talks about his week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Saturday. I don't know what it was about Chick-fil-A that day, but it was hitting. It was really good.
That was good.
I'm normally Chick-fil-A is a good type of guy, but I don't go crazy about it. I would have gone crazy for that chicken. That was some good chicken.
I couldn't finish mine.
I
But
almost
it was
did.
good, not because it was bad.
I almost did what you did and got the mac and cheese and then put the chicken nuggets in the mac and cheese.
I can't really eat Chick-fil-A if I don't do that. That's why I don't ever get Chick-fil-A on campus unless I'm at work.
Yeah.
Because Pizza Hut's like usually closed when I decide to get food.
But Yeah, I almost did that because that sounded good at the time, but I ended up changing my mind. And I'm glad I did because I was a
glad
really
you
good
did.
chicken sandwich.
Because if it was that good, I would have hated for you to not get it.
Yeah. But that was Saturday, basically. Sunday, I wore the Amazing Spider-Man shirt that Caleb got me to church, and I got a great reaction. People went nuts for this shirt.
I told Julia you wore it, and she was like, "Why would you wear that to church?" I was like, "Cause it's a nice shirt.
It's a button-up shirt. It's
button-up
nice.
shirt.
It's really
To prove it wrong, I wore this to church. Not really.
But anyways,
It was my second week at my dad's
Yeah.
church. I wasn't about to wear.
But I wore this to church. I rolled up the sleeves to give it a little extra flavor. I wore some nice.
Did it taste good?
Yeah, it did.
6 a.m. must be the new. No.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. It's not. Unless, do you have an 8 a.m. on Wednesday next semester?
Oh crap!
Because if so, we might need to start before 6 o'clock.
Literally, because we'd have to leave at 7. Crap!
I don't personally, but
Please don't have the 5:30 start time.
we need to figure that out.
I'm figuring it out right now.
Okay. So yeah, wore this shirt to church. I tucked it in with some khakis, kind of high-waisted them with a nice belt. So I did another Jonas Brothers type of outfit. And let's see.
Man, they're really making me duo push, bro.
But I haven't duo pushed in so long. That's crazy.
I did it the other day for work.
That's wild.
What makes me mad is that there's a duo app on the watch, and so I was like, oh, I can start doing this, but it just gives you a code that you have to type in, and I was kind of sad.
That's
See, I could do it right now. But hold on, my sleep thing's still on. Just pull up my watch on the screen so the viewers can see it too.
I'm gonna get my camera.
See?
Yeah. That's still cool though.
It's cool. This really doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
And now I have to close the duo app. You can keep talking.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so wore the Spider-Man shirt church. My mom went crazy about it. She was like, and thought it was the coolest thing ever.
And she went, "Who gave you that?"
Yeah, at first she said, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, "It was a gift from Caleb Ladd and his mama." And be expecting something because my mom thought it was really cool. So
Did she say she was going to get something?
she implied it.
Okay.
She said,
I'm not expecting anything.
She said, "We're gonna have to get him something that cool." I was like, "Mom, there's not." Trust me, there's nothing in the world cooler than this shirt. But
Let me go Amazon some Demon Slayer button-down shirts. See what they got.
But yeah, so my mom went crazy about the shirt, which I thought was really cool. And then we only got to play 3 songs for praise and worship because we had guests at church.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool shirt.
Oh
So-
yeah, the Giyu shirt. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we But the guests at church, they sang some songs, and they tell me which one you'd rather have, and I'll. But the guests at church, they sang some songs and then spoke, and they were good. But I miss having my youth group and
That's
singing, or not singing, but playing multiple songs.
Why are these like baseball jerseys?
Some people do that.
Demon Slayer across the front of a baseball jersey.
Um,
They got Christmas sweaters.
oh gosh, Caleb's gonna buy a Christmas sweater.
They got hoodies.
Shorts. Are those swimming trunks?
It says they're gym shorts.
Those are swimming trunks. You would wear those.
That looks like swimming trunks.
Yeah. So does that one.
I would go swimming if I had.
I would go swimming
Demon
if I
Slayer
had
swimming
Demon Slayer swimming
Oh,
trunks.
these are swim trunks.
Oh yeah. Can't wait for people to get that confused with Naruto.
It's not. It's just not Naruto, guys.
It's not. I know, but I know people would. Get that
Sorry, I got
confused.
distracted.
That's okay.
I didn't think there would actually be Demon Slayer button-down shirts. I'm
There's
so
probably a
excited
button
now.
down for everything. I'd probably search like, I don't know, just some. After being rejected,
I was
I
about to say
shaved,
that.
and there would be a button down for it. Did you find out your schedule?
Oh, my bad. I got distracted by the. I knew I was on my phone for something. I just
Yeah.
don't remember what. Or now I remember. I just didn't
Yeah.
remember what.
But before church started, my pastor asked if I could work a wedding.
Dude, my earliest class
we were
on
having.
Wednesday is at 10.
Oh, sweet! So back to 6:30 for season 2.
Thank goodness.
Alright,
Caleb Lad still needs to get the Sonic merch. Dude, the Sonic merch is fire. I kind of want it.
Sonic the
Have
restaurant?
you seen it?
Or Sonic
The restaurant.
No, I haven't.
Dude, this stuff is fire.
Is it fi?
It's straight gas money. Dude, I wish I could... There's like a widget. I wish I could set the photos I want. It's just any photos. Like, I'm tired of random people that I took pictures of.
Sometimes I get pictures of
This
us
is my
on
profile
Instagram.
picture on Instagram right now.
Is that Connor?
Yes. While I pull this up, you can keep talking. I don't remember the picture.
But my...
Oh, never mind. I found it.
Okay. That's Sonic? Oh, that's the pretty... I like the shirt. I couldn't wear matching shorts with the
If I was at
shirt.
the beach, I could. Let's see if it will load.
Yeah.
Oh, it will.
I can never do that. I could wear the shorts or the shirt.
This
I
is
couldn't do that
straight
together.
fire. At the beach, I would. Anywhere else, I'd pull the shirt like I'm rocking my shirt right now.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of gassy.
Yeah, I think that's heat. But yeah, my pastor asked if I could do sound at a wedding because he didn't have a sound guy. So I went back home instead of coming back here because I didn't want to drive to Starkville and back, and my mom agreed she would drop me back to church, so I just left my car there. So I took
left your car at the church.
Yeah. I took about like a 2-hour nap because I got home and I ate and I was kind of. But I've been taking a lot of naps recently. I don't know what my deal is. I guess I'm just really tired, but I've been taking a lot of naps. I took a nap. Went back to the church and did sound, and I messed up. So I only had to play 4 songs. I had to play.
That's my job actually, like playing sound and stuff. So.
Yeah. I should have asked you to do it, but you weren't here.
I drive a high organ. So.
Yeah, it was also your birthday, so. I had to play God is in This Story. I can't remember. It's Big Daddy Weave and some girl. I can't remember what her name is. It's a good song though. But I had to play God is in This Story. I had to play the bridal marching song, or I don't know, the bridal song.
Here Comes the Bride.
Yeah, I had to play 1,000 Years, and I had to play
The Twilight fans?
Is that song from the I've loved you for 1,000 years?
I'm sure it is because they like live forever or whatever. So
I didn't
makes
know,
sense.
but
There's my 6:35 alarm that we'll never hear again because
it's on your watch.
The sleep ones are on the watch only.
That's the end of an era.
Well, maybe if there's a Tuesday night that I have to charge my watch and I forget to put it on, it'll come through my phone.
Maybe. And then I had to play Love You Anyways by Luke Combs, which is another really, really good song. But I don't know what happened, but in the middle of the bridal march, I guess like my finger accidentally tapped Love You Anyways. Because Love You Anyways started playing during the bridal march.
Oh, that's the worst place to mess it up. Oh no.
I didn't even realize it. Like I'm just like, I clicked the bridal march and it does the dun dun dun.
I mean, it was so beautiful. I was bawling my eyes out.
I look up and then do like start playing on a fiddle. My pastor looks up at me and just starts laughing, and I switched it back as fast as I could. And then there was some chuckles in the audience. It wasn't a big wedding, so it wasn't that bad. It was, and nobody mentioned it to me. So I guess
that's one of those things. Unless the bride and groom get upset about it, nobody should be mad about it.
Yeah,
and then they're probably not upset, and it's just like a funny story. Like, oh yeah, no,
yeah, I don't
on
think
our wedding day, our sound guy accidentally started playing "Love You Anyways."
I really don't think they cared. It was like
I doubt they did.
It was not like a big fancy wedding.
Most people on their wedding days are just so happy.
Yeah.
When things go wrong, they have the mindset like it'll be a funny story when we look back.
Yeah, it was.
I think that's how I'll be.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how Andy was, but their wedding went perfectly.
That's good.
I think I don't remember anything. There was no moments where people like.
It went perfect. I wasn't there. I'm sorry, Andy. But yeah, and then the rest of Sunday night, I put sang music. I probably should have put played guitar because that's actually what I did. But I just played guitar the rest of the night. I had a lot of fun doing it. Monday, I went to work again. And then since you were out of town, me and Jeja decided we'd go to Pen 612.
Smart.
We went to Vincent's Club. Really good. Really enjoyed it.
Maybe I should try it again.
They have good pizza. I know you don't like the fries.
Disgusting fries.
They have good pizza. They have chicken tenders too. I don't know if they're good. I've never had them, but their pizza's really good.
I've evolved from chicken tenders. Should I go back? I only ever get chicken tenders at fast food,
I don't know. But next time JJ's out of town, I say we go to Obie's.
I like your socks, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, these socks were from my best friend. Very good.
These socks were from Andy that I'm wearing.
What a guy. We should have him on the show again. It's been a while.
He actually told me yesterday that he wanted to be on, or not yesterday, the day before that he was like, when do I get to be in another video?
Well, next week's our 24-hour streaming extravaganza, so he could definitely.
He could pull up for a little bit.
We could have a bunch of.
I told him that we should do a Demon Slayer season 3 review, and then he started to act like he had negative things to say about it, so I changed my mind real fast.
So I punched him in the face.
So I kicked him in the groin.
Monday night, the after Ben, me and JJ watched Air, and it was a pretty good movie. I've been wanting to watch it because everyone knows I'm a huge Jordan guy.
I went to Ben last night with a friend, and it was scrumptious.
I love Ben, so it's other than Georgia Blue, it's my favorite restaurant in Starkville.
I've only had it once, and I didn't like it, so I haven't been back.
Okay, I have a funny story about Ben. I sent a Snapchat about this to Colton, but they had 2 TVs. There's a reason I'll send it to Colton. You'll know why I sent it to Colton. They had 2 TVs. We were like next to the bar because they have like the bar area, which has tables, the bar, and then 2 other rooms that have seats and then outdoor seating.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, you would think the bar would be the hottest room in the restaurant because it's right next to the door, but the other 2 rooms were just excruciatingly hot for no reason. So we had to sit next to the bar because that was the only place where it was cold. Or not cold, but not make you want to sweat. So we sat there.
Make me want to sweat.
They had 2 TVs. One of them was playing ESPN. The other one was playing Dragon Ball. And there were no commercials or anything. They were on like Funimation, the app on their TV, playing Dragon Ball. So I sent it to Colton because I thought it was funny. And then the game 3 of the national championship was coming on, and somebody went to change it, and this dude at the bar threw a fit, dude. It was so funny. He was I was watching that. I don't know if he was drunk or what, but he had like long hair with like a ponytail coming down. Like one of
Did
those.
He look like an anime watcher?
Yes. He was wearing like cargo pants and all this stuff. But yeah, no, he went outside to vape at one point. But dude,
Hey, turn my anime back on,
and
you're gonna see my bad
They
side.
acted like they knew him, so I thought maybe he like worked there and he was there like hanging out or something, because they weren't acting upset. They were like laughing with him and stuff. Like, so I guess they knew him. I don't know. But he's like, "What are you doing? I was watching that." They're like, "It's the national championship, dude." Like, he's like, "Dude, baseball is boring, and you can't tell me otherwise. Put Dragon Ball Z back on, or I'm gonna." He started cussing at some point. It was quite funny. Me and JJ were just looking at each other like, So they put the game on one TV, and they went back to Funimation and put Dragon Ball Z back on the other one.
I think Dragon Ball might be the only anime that I would rather watch baseball over.
I've never seen Dragon Ball, but I love baseball. It's my favorite sport to watch, so it'd be hard for me to find anything that I'd rather watch over baseball. But me and JJ ended up watching Air with baseball because LSU started like just destroying Florida, and the game got boring. So we ended up watching Air. Yeah.
Florida was I know they won the first game, so did they win overall?
LSU won.
LSU won overall.
They won the first game.
LSU won the first game, then Florida was like 24-5 the second game.
Yeah, and then this game was 14-4. The first game was a walk-off in extra innings, and me and JJ are kind of upset because Florida is like the biggest NIL school in the country, and they can afford like to pay players to play there, and that's what they did.
So this is like that was the national championship?
Yeah. And from the very beginning, like of the tournament, me and JJ both predicted Florida to win because
remember that.
We thought they were like the most complete team, and Paul Skeens didn't even pitch in the championship, which is what's mind-boggling to me. But Florida would have won the first game, but which they should have. But they didn't. It's okay. LSU won. Who me and JJ predicted at the beginning of the season before the tournament, but LSU started sucking at the end of the year, and we didn't think they had the pitching to get it done. We were wrong. But watched Air instead of the rest of the game, and it was good. I've been wanting to see that for a while, and it was on Prime, so we watched it. It was really good. And then Tuesday, I had work, and I came home, played Mario Chase with you guys, took a nap, woke up, and you and JJ were gone. So I just kind of chilled for a while. JJ came back. We hung out for a bit. You came back. Me and JJ were going to pick another movie to watch, but we couldn't find something that we both were like, yeah, let's watch that.
I heard y'all talking about movies to watch.
There's a movie called Jurassic Shark.
Yeah, I heard y'all say that.
On Amazon Prime. We were very curious, but we didn't watch it. We ended up watching The Big Bang Theory. We watched one episode, and then we both went to bed. And that was my week. Thank you guys for listening.
I finally did it, guys. I wrote down my week. So I think I'll be exponentially faster than when I sit here for at least 5 minutes every week and go,
Do you like my Spider-Man pose? I'm going to start sitting like this everywhere so people think I'm Spider-Man. Oh! Alright, this is my last story, sorry.
Alright.
When I was at Ben, I found this and I showed it to JJ. You remember freshman year, I said, dude, I have an idea to get a Spider-Man suit and take pictures around campus and create an Instagram for it. Well, my friend Preston actually did it. And I got upset because I was like, dude, that was I didn't tell him about the idea, so it's not like he stole the idea. But
that's good.
But, I was like, dude, that was my idea, and he started doing it. Harvey's asked him to take pictures at their restaurant with food in a Spider-Man suit. And they posted it on their Instagram. On the Harvey Starkville Instagram. And then...
Dude, the Eat With Us Instagrams are based. I don't know if the girl did anything, but,
It made me so mad. I was like, he's getting sponsored! What the crap? And he even posted on his M-State Spider-Man thing, thanks at Harvey Starkville for keeping me fed while I keep the city safe. I'm like, oh my gosh! I wanted to do that! That was my idea! But no, shout out to Preston. He's a real one. He's a cool guy. But, gosh! That made me so mad. I wanted to do that.
It's too late now, too.
I know it's too late. I can't do it now. But I was like, good.
It's Max!
But I was like, good
Max
for him.
Was so awesome.
Good for him.
I would have liked Bulldog if he had stayed.
But, anyways, that's the story.
I wonder if Savannah's anywhere on here.
I'm sure she is somewhere.
It's Savannah!
Oh no! And something else happened. When we and JJ were going to Ben. We had gotten in. We were about to get in my car, and Savannah walked out. And I said, "Hey, Savannah," and she just did not respond.
That happens sometimes.
She just walked the other way. I don't know if she didn't hear me or if she didn't recognize us. But me and JJ kind of looked at each other. We were like, "Well, it sucks."
Did she look at you?
She did, when she walked out, and then she turned the other way. I don't know. I don't know. But
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like, dang, Savannah. Savvy, what happened? Thought we were the best of buds. It's okay. But, yeah. And now I'm done.
Dang, they really went easy on the show. Yeah. My week. Wednesday was CALEB A.M. After CALEB A.M, me and JJ just had to go to lunch. Me and JJ always go too expensive whenever me and just JJ go to lunch.
Where'd you go?
We went to Bulldog, which isn't crazy expensive, but JJ, we were gonna go to the Nukes. He was like, I was like, JJ, I wouldn't mind Nukes, so I normally say no to the Nukes because it's just not that good to me.
Nukes is too expensive for the food you get also.
Yeah. And that's what he said. He was like, well, actually, we were going to go to the Nukes, and then we got out to the car. He's like, well, if we're going to go somewhere that expensive, we should just go to, Salsaritas or Bulldog or something, because it's expensive. And I was like, okay, then Bulldog. I haven't had Bulldog since I quit Bulldog. I'm pretty sure the last time I went there was when I, told Brent I was quitting.
Yeah.
I might have been there like one time after that, but yeah. Which I don't want to go there again without Colton, because it's like nobody remembers me. So unless I get lucky and it's like one of my friends working, I just like, it's just awkward because it feels like they recognize me,
but they don't.
Say it, and
Yeah.
then I'm also thinking the same thing, and then it's just not a fun dining experience. So.
It's not fun.
And then this time Jeremy was there, and he was doing his typical Jeremy thing, and he was just like walking around and standing, like he never is a good manager and like does his job or anything well. He just like stands and looks at people, and it's really uncomfortable and freaky. So that's what he was doing, like, and I was just like, please don't come up and talk to me. Don't ask me how I'm doing. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. Jeremy, I hope you're watching this. I didn't like you.
Don't watch our show.
I don't want you watching the show, personally, but I'm just kidding. I hope you're a big fan. You might be a cool guy, but you were a bad boss. You made me mad, and you fired Colton for nothing.
Oh, man.
I wrote down discing that
Mm-hmm.
on here.
Did you go to disc that?
Yes, I bought a D6.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't buy an H3. Well, I guess you'd already gotten your H3 that day, so
I had.
never mind.
So I wouldn't have minded buying an H3 because I could always have extra.
Yeah.
I bought my D6. I'll get to that. Then me and JJ went and played disc golf. I will go and help you make sure people recognize me, and then you and put the hurt on Germ.
Sure.
Word. You want to go to the Bulldogs tonight, Colton?
Colton, I have missed you, man.
I know.
It's been crazy. Like, me and Colton have, like, we send each other memes now. He's come over to the house and we've had talks. Colton's like, he was top 5 favorite people, and now he's like top 3 favorite people.
He's not number 1, is he?
Obviously not. You're number 1.
Woo! That scared me.
And then Lauren's number 2. I hope she doesn't watch this. I don't think she will, but she's
gonna get jealous of me.
It's okay, keep going.
So
While I contemplate if I should tell her.
just tell her you're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, dude, there was like a 2-week period where I didn't see Colton at all, and I was starting to get really sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I miss college.
College is so
When like
fun.
I got to hang out with my friends every day.
And we get to live together in a house
Yeah,
that we
we're
all
living
live
together
in.
next year. What's your work schedule like today?
8 to 1.
Okay, that's what I thought. So then me and JJ played disc golf. I don't remember what I went, but it probably wasn't good enough to remember. I know I went under, but not sure. And then me and Daniel and Jack played a video game together. Alright, comment on what Caleb said, but don't respond to me asking you out to dinner.
He probably hasn't got to that point yet.
That was first!
No, my thing was first.
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because I said I want to go get dinner with him, and then you said, I've been hanging out with Colton, blah, 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 third place. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was the other way around. Sorry. My fault.
I'm sorry,
Jesus.
I'm hungry, and I want to get dinner.
Dinner's not for another few hours!
Actually, it's not for another 12 hours.
I didn't want to add.
Yeah, we played a game Jack got me for my birthday.
What was it called?
It's called Deep Rock Galactic. You like mine as a dwarf.
Interesting.
It's pretty fun. I've only been playing it whenever like Overwatch has been making me mad. And I was doing so good on Overwatch the other day. I went 3-0 on tank, and then I was like, maybe I should stop. And then I got on the next day, and then lost 5 games in a row. So, and now I'm not gonna rank up. I hate myself. It's so annoying. After a few rounds, Daniel had to get off, so he started telling us about how he got back in the studio for WNBA, and it was really funny because he read some of his new lines, and he said this was the song I get to be a feature on, and so I read some of my lines to him, and we were cracking up in the voice chat because that stuff's so good. It's so funny. I'll have to read some of my verses to
WNBA
you.
young men.
Maybe I should do one. A little
Sneak peek.
A little preview of what could happen.
While you look that up, I'll read what Colton said. Will he be here Friday night?
No.
He won't be here Friday night. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's sad. My mom told me about that.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Alright. So, these aren't all of mine, but this is just one bar.
Okay.
And I might pull this one out on the Young Man feature. Go ahead and tell me I'm not the best rapper alive. It won't hurt my feelings, because you're the one that sucks.
You know what that is, Caleb?
Straight.
That's a bar.
That's a bar, dude. It's it's so bad. Writing bad lyrics for Daniel was one of my favorite hobbies for a while. I got so many good ones. Someone asked me if I'm a druggie. I just said, nah, I'm addicted to drugs. Like cocaine. Flat!
Shellac.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
That was Wednesday. Thursday, me and JJ went and played disc golf with Jonah at Props. I had a lot of fun doing it, but retrospect, I wish I hadn't, because I went like one down, and I think I would have played better in the tournament if I hadn't practiced it. But I had a lot of fun practicing, and since I played so bad at Lake Lions, which I probably wouldn't have played as bad, and I wouldn't have been on that dude's card, things would have turned out. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
The payout for that tournament was crap. Anyway.
It was. It was stupid.
I only throw pink and blue discs. There was a chance I got nothing I could use. So.
Yeah.
Then we went to Mi Hacienda for lunch. It was so expensive. I wasn't expecting it to be so expensive, but it was good.
I like Miha.
I said we agreed to go to Mi Toro. I'm also commenting unsafely. Be safe. Be safe. Don't be unsafe.
Be safe with the comments, please. This is a family friendly.
He's driving. Oh gosh. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna go to Mi Toro, but like Jonah recommended Miha, and then JJ said, "No, let's go to Mi Toro." And I think JJ thought I'd be on his side, so like he kind of instantly like, "Okay, we're going to Mi Toro." And then right before we left, I was like, "I kind of wanted Miha," and then Jonah's like, "That's 2-1. We're going to Miha." I was like, "Works for me. We're going to Miha."
I would have thought you were with JJ as well.
Usually I would be, but I had Mi Toro like 3 times in the past week, and I was kind of like, Miha has better chips.
I do not like Columbus's Mi Toro, man.
You're one of them weird Caledonia people. That's actually what we talked about while we were in Miha.
Dude.
We were talking about everybody's weird obsession with the Caledonia Mi Toro.
Caledonia Mi Toro is better.
It's good, but
it's got better chicken.
People
it's
act like it's the
cheese
best
dip.
restaurant of
It's
all
not.
time.
I agree, it's not. I just think it's better than the Mi Toro in Columbus.
Like nothing. It's so annoying when people are like, "Have you had the Mi Toro in Caledonia?" It's so good. It's like
it's
a Mexican restaurant.
It's just
Shut
better,
up.
in my opinion. It's not the best thing ever.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely good.
Its chicken is better. Its cheese dip is better. They have better chips and their sweet tea. I know you don't drink sweet tea, but
I need to go there again.
I will agree. We'll say Mi Toro's Caledonia sweet tea is the best sweet tea you can buy. It is so amazing. But that's it. Continue.
I need to go try it again.
I love it, man. It's
not the sweet tea, just
right.
The Mi Toro.
It's not. I don't know if it's my favorite Mexican restaurant because there is one in Destin I went to that was just. But it is really good.
But yeah, no. Miha has better chips.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go to Miha, and it was good. But
I
it was just
going
really
to Miha
expensive.
before Columbus Mi Toro too,
because I just don't like Columbus meets Oro. It's not as good to me.
But then I came back here, played Overwatch before work. I don't think anything interesting happened because that's just all I put on here. Then I went to work. I saw you at work. That was cool. I got to hang out for a little bit. And then I got off an hour early, which gave me time to play video games before we went and saw the movie, and I didn't like it at all. There was one joke that made me laugh, though.
I freaking love salad.
It was that joke. That was the only joke that made me laugh.
That movie made me laugh a bunch of times.
There was one other joke. His character was the only funny character in that movie.
The first, 30 minutes of the movie, I was not enjoying it, but after the fight scene, I think it got really good, and the humor changed, and I liked it.
I think
the whole vibe of the movie changed after that first 30 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, I think it was bad throughout. I didn't like the ending was weird. It didn't clear anything up. Ending. I guess I liked what they did with it, but it was like, are they trying to date, or are they just good friends?
They're just good friends. She's moving to California.
Yeah, it was weird.
They're just friends now, which I think that's the best way to have ended it.
That's the best way to have ended it, but she's also 30-something. He's still a teenager. It's still weird. I don't know. I liked it. It was a movie like Cocaine Bear that it made me feel dirty after I watched it, and I don't like movies like that. It just made me feel like a bad person. I also didn't like the plot. I didn't like how it was just like, if you have sex, you'll be a cool person, and then do drugs, do alcohol, stuff like that. It was lame, and it just wasn't funny.
But then they changed.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Still, by the end of the movie, he was trying to say, "But I'm not a virgin anymore. I'm cool now." So.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. They were just talking about college and stuff, and how she was moving to California, and she'd finally gotten over her house. But I get your point.
But it just wasn't funny, and it was a comedy. So, Friday, I cleaned all my discs, and then I went and got lunch with Rob. You pulled up?
I did. Good lunch.
And then we went and played disc golf at Lake Lowndes.
Bad round for me, but it was fun.
I don't even remember what I did. And then we went to Peppers with the Clardys, and then the Clardys graciously let us stay in their house.
They did?
And we planned. You already talked about all that. So, tournament, I played bad. The second round, I threw a disc on my second hole, hole 10. Caleb mentioned this earlier. It didn't go out of bounds, but this jerkwad on my card called it OB, and then your friend that was on our card, I think that was his first or second tournament. It just kind of seemed like it was. Not like he was playing good. It's just like he didn't have all the tournament experience.
I don't think he has.
But
from knowing him, but
so yeah, so he wasn't questioning what the dude was saying, but he was kind of behind. He was like, I don't think that was OB. And then the other dude on our card also was like, that wasn't OB.
And he has played tournaments.
Yeah, and so it was technically speaking, if the majority of the card says it's not OB, then it doesn't matter what the lie says.
Yeah.
They decide. If I walked up and said I aced the hole, and they were like, yeah, you aced it, it doesn't matter what our fourth person says, you're putting me in as an ace. Because it's an honor sport.
And then we looked up the rules.
But he called me OB, they marked me OB, so I bogeyed the hole, and then 8 holes later, we looked up the rules, and we're like, so it wasn't OB, so we changed my score. Ha ha, dude, suck it. I changed my score, what are you going to do about it? Golly, I couldn't stand that guy. He also was mad at Charlie for cheating when Charlie didn't cheat at all. He just sucked, and he was mad that he sucked. So,
I hope he does go and play with the division he's supposed to, because...
Yeah. Golly, I didn't like him.
Nobody did.
Have fun at work. Yeah. He just messed up that whole tournament for me. He made me so mad.
As a tournament I will never play in, though, because I don't like either. Well, I mean, I like Lake Lowndes, I'm just bad at it. And, yeah, I would never play that.
I had a little bit of fun. I had fun playing pros.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have gone OB on that one hole that I should have eagled, then I think I would have been much better. But, yeah.
I I feel so bad for Corey because he should have been.
Yeah, he should have won.
He should have been like 10 under leaving pros if he would have made his birdie putts. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
I felt him though. I've been putting like crap lately.
Yeah.
Came back, said bye to Riley before she left. She's gone now. So.
Yeah.
She was actually at the hangout yesterday.
She was?
Yeah. I woke up to a text and it was like her at the hangout. And then, it would have been like 40 minutes ago, so. I did see her car outside, but then she like left like instantly. Like I looked at her car, I walked back into the kitchen, and then as I was walking back, I looked out there and it was gone. So, Sunday, I woke up, drove to Madison. It was I drove to Madison.
Bad drive.
No. Yeah.
Driving that
church was good.
Yeah.
Then we went to some Mexican restaurant called Fernando's, I think. Apparently it's good. I didn't like it.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it at all. The cheese dip was mid at best. Like, I was used to other places' super good cheese dip, so I was like really upset when I got it, and it was just like, it was not good. And then their chips were okay, and then I got chicken cheesy rice, but it was literally just like 5 strips of grilled chicken, like just laying across the top. And I was like, come on, man. The best part of the thing is that I don't have to do any work for it. I can just eat it.
Yeah.
And then the chicken wasn't good. So, but it was my birthday lunch, so I wasn't gonna complain.
Good for you. That's what you're supposed to do.
So sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. I don't think anybody there thought I liked it because I wasn't eating it. The rice was good though, and the cheese on the rice was good. It's just like the chicken wasn't good, but and it was also chewy. It felt like underdone. Maybe I got salmonella. I don't know. I wrote ice cream shing on I think I meant to put ice cream thing. So it looks like I wrote a T and an S in one spot. So ice cream thing. They had like a little ice cream social get together for my dad. Oh, I also tried to take a nap on Sunday, but in between because we had like 3 hours and I was exhausted. And so I went back, but then I only ended up like falling asleep for like 20 minutes, and it was right before we left, which sucked because then I was just super tired when we left because that's what happens when I take naps.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was cool. But the people of the new church, First Baptist Madison, they were like told to like bring gift cards to their favorite restaurants to give to our family, and like they did that. So many gift cards.
That's crazy.
Dude, like so many gift cards, and they all had like sweet notes with them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I got a few gift cards out of it. It was really sad though. I hope they don't see this because then they'd feel bad. Somebody gave a gift card to everybody in the family. Like it was like Joy got a Sonic one, Andy got an Apple one, my mom got something for like a spa place, and my dad got either a Lowe's or one of like a men's store thing.
A Lowe's or a men's store?
Like
I get what you're saying.
Like a hardware store.
Yeah, okay.
Which is what my dad would want.
Right.
So, and then they got me nothing. So
Dang.
Maybe they were mad at me for not joining the church.
Maybe
I know it was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
Too.
Maybe they were like, he's already getting a lot of gifts today. He doesn't need a gift card.
Maybe they were mad at me for not joining the church, or maybe they were looking at who had joined the church and they just like weren't thinking about it because like Andy's letter got moved over, but I'm still going to Fairview, so mine didn't.
Yeah.
So I was like,
that's funny, dude.
Yeah. I forgot to talk about this. What Colton got me.
Okay.
Because he got me this on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
You can see the featuring Caleb Ladd. It's stick season featuring Caleb Ladd.
As cool as
I
the
think it's
featuring Caleb Lattis thing, the coolest part is the stick season blanket.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 like ultra specialized gifts this year, so that was cool. I don't know which one I like. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Yes, I like the disc more.
Wouldn't hurt you to say it every now. I'm just kidding.
I need to get a Demon Slayer stamped disc.
I did. I thought about doing something like that, but I couldn't find one that I thought was gonna look good. So, or that I thought I could make look good.
I
And
just
thought
need
it
more
would sound
Demon Slayer
cool.
stuff.
But I went back last night. I was trying to figure out who went first last week, so we know for this week. And I watched your reaction to it, and it made me so happy.
I need to go back and watch my
was so-
reaction. I remember making a reaction.
The best part is when you said, oh, "It's an H3," and you threw your disc into the tripod.
And then I fell out of my chair.
Yeah.
It made me really excited.
And then, is this what the CL stands for? Yes.
Yes.
That made me happy.
But my parents gave me. There were a lot of Chick-fil-A gift cards.
Mhm.
Somebody put 6 $10 Chick-fil-A gift cards in like one envelope. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I got some of those. I Andy wasn't there at the moment, so my mom gave me Andy's Apple gift card.
Nice.
So I got a $25 Apple gift card.
In your face, Andy.
Suck it. Remind me to go get that out of my car because I'll forget it's there and then I'll never use it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use that on a mobile game I play at some point. So that's cool.
Smart.
There's one I play. It's my favorite mobile game. It has like a monthly subscription thing, and it's insanely expensive. It's like $10 a month for a
Gosh.
mobile game. But it does come with some cool stuff, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Make sure you cancel your subscription.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
just
it'll-
gonna do it for 2 months, which is just like that's crazy to me. Like I can buy Crunchyroll for $10 a month, $8 a month if I wanted to, or I could do a video game, which I
On
just
your
gain
phone.
a few perks, just a few perks. But
Even
if you
like
look
a
at it
little
in
video
terms of
game.
their horrible monetization, it's actually a good deal. I'm not going to go into the monetization of the game, but it's pretty bad. Like it's outrageous how expensive their stuff is. But yeah. But they do these things called resplendent heroes, which is that like
Is this light?
no characters in the game.
Sorry.
This light also has they have like different skins for the characters. Some of them, and they're like $20. It's
God.
absurd, and it's like
It's crazy because people actually pay that
Yeah.
somewhere. I'm sorry, but if my kid ever comes up to me like wanting to spend $20 on a character skin
Yeah.
in a mobile game, absolutely not.
absolutely not.
No
Yeah,
chance.
it's bad.
Like I don't even think you can buy a Fortnite skin for less than $20. Like
Yeah,
literally, like less than $10.
yeah. Just buy the battle pass once and then save up your V-Bucks.
Literally.
But yeah. Anyways, they have resplendent heroes, and if you buy the battle pass, it's not a battle. If you buy the Fed Pass, is what it's called, you get that season's or that month's hero and their like alter skin.
Mhm.
And the skins are normally really good, obviously, because they make the coolest looking characters the ones that you have to pay for.
Yeah.
Actually, they don't. They're like some okay. I really like the game, so I don't get to talk about it with anybody, so I have a lot of things to say about it. But yeah, there are some characters that like got skins that I kind of want, and the only way to get them is to buy the Fed Pass and then spend $5 on the skin. So if I had $25, I figured I would get it for 2 months and then buy one of the skins I wanted, you know?
Right.
So, but I'm waiting for a character that I like to be the skin for that month, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of smart. But so yeah, after the ice cream thing, like as it was coming to a close, there's this really awesome lady in, I don't want to drop names, but in First Baptist Madison, and she has 2 Teslas, and my mom got to ride in one of the Teslas with her and then drive it, and my mom kept like gushing about how, oh, my son loves Teslas, he wants one so bad, and she told my mom that anytime I wanted I could drive it, and she said
That was a mistake.
she said that my mom told me this on the way to Memphis for Andy's wedding. She said that you could drive it to Andy's wedding, and I looked at her, I was like, you serious? You're telling me this now? On the way to the wedding.
way to the wedding.
On the way
I
to
could
the
have
wedding.
pulled up in a Tesla.
Yeah, dude. I was like, are you serious?
I
Are you
just don't
serious
understand. Like,
right now?
like, shout out to those people, but I would never let anyone drive my Tesla
She's like
To-
so nice.
to freaking Memphis, man. No chance.
She is so nice. And they have 2 of them.
That's crazy.
She's so nice. I love her.
Especially someone I didn't know. Like,
Hey, I'm a
Wow.
trustworthy guy.
you are. I'm not saying that, but like,
I
that's,
know. It's
that's my Tesla to
I know.
Memphis.
I know.
No.
I know. Like, I got there and she told me that I could drive it after the ice cream thing, and I was like, there's no way. This is a joke. Like, it's just not.
Was it smooth?
We're going to get there.
Okay.
There's absolutely no way I actually get to drive a Tesla. And it was my birthday, too. I was excited to ride in the Tesla.
Yeah.
And then we walked outside. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's a Tesla.
It's a Tesla.
And I was like, I went over to the passenger side door. I was like, all right, she's going to do a lap. Tell me how to do it. I mean, it's a car. It's like, I know I have cars, but it is, like, different.
Yeah.
And she was like, all right, get in. Driver's side. I was like, I'm actually driving it? And she's like, yeah. And then she let my mom get in the passenger seat. And I was, like, starstruck the whole time. I was just going like,
I'd have been too nervous. I would have like went 2 feet. Like, okay, thank you.
I was a little bit scared, but
Yeah.
the parking lot was, like, empty by the time we got out there. But, like, it was so freaking cool. And it was smooth. And everything was awesome. Oh, my goodness, it was so cool. But, like, the cool thing, I didn't know this about him when I got it. She was like, it drives like a golf cart. She was like, you don't have to hit the brake. It automatically brakes. Like, when you release the gas pedal, it just slows to a stop. Which is just, like, so cool. And I'm like, why is there a brake pedal? Like, what's the point of the brake pedal if I don't have to do it? And she was like, in case you have to slam on the brakes. So, it was so cool. I got to do a lap around the church. It was awesome. I want a Tesla so bad. I want one so bad. And she was telling us about how they wanted to upgrade that Tesla, so they're probably going to sell it soon. And I was like, right here.
Please.
I need a new car. Joey can take my 4Runner.
Please. I beg.
So who knows? Maybe.
Maybe. You are turning 21 in a year.
Maybe.
That's a big gift year.
And I was telling her, I was like, if I had a Tesla, my roommates already force me to drive almost everywhere we go because they have small cars and don't want to drive.
What do you mean small cars? They are small cars.
They are small.
You got in my back seat.
But you know what? Gas is expensive.
It is. I'm not saying it's not.
And so is the
But
food.
don't put quotations around small, because when they are small cars.
They're small cars, but I put quotations around small because that's not a good enough excuse to make Caleb waste his money.
Okay, fine. From now on, one of you or JJ can get in my back seat. I'll drive.
I don't mind laying out sometimes, but I also don't mind driving. I'm really
Go ahead.
pushing my problems out there.
Go ahead.
It's just that y'all don't ever give me like $2. Come on, man.
Oh God. Okay.
Just buy me a bang every once in a while.
Okay. Fine.
Gas is expensive.
Okay.
I don't actually care that much.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I don't. It's when I go on long car rides and nobody offers, because I'm not about to ask. It's like, this is such a waste of money for me. Then we went to Georgia Blue for dinner, because one of the gift cards we got was for Georgia Blue.
I love Georgia Blue.
It was really good.
It's my favorite restaurant here in Charlotte.
I got a burger, and I didn't get that last time I went, and the burger was really good. But I asked for a cheese dip for my side, so I could dip my fries and my burger in it, because that's what I like to do now, and they just brought the cheese dip out, and then it took 10 more minutes to get the burger out, so my cheese dip was just getting cold. I was like...
That sucks.
But, like, they brought the cheese dip out with the rest of the food, and then they just didn't make my burger. Like, we just sat there, my family ate their entire meal, and then I was just sitting there like... Happy birthday!
Is it good, guys? Good?
Yeah, yeah, so that was funny. But it was good. I don't ever want to go back to Memphis again, which is funny because I'm going back, like, close to Memphis this weekend for a disc golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the restaurant we went to on Father's Day that was next to the Apple store and the Lululemon store, it was so good. That burger was, like, just, like, the best burger I've ever had in my life. And I might never eat it again. It was so good. Like, the Georgia Blue burger was incredible and paled in comparison to this burger, dude. Like, oh my goodness. That took me a while to read. I have really bad handwriting. But then we finished up at Georgia Blue. Barnes & Noble closed at 8, and it was like 7:40, and we rushed to Barnes & Noble. Because I was like, I want to go to Barnes & Noble. And my parents didn't make any, like, yes or no. And I was like, if y'all don't want to go, we don't have to.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday. I kind of want to go. So we went to Barnes & Noble. Joya wanted to buy me a gift.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She told me to send her the pops I wanted, so I sent her like 6 different pops.
Yeah. Did
I
she
was like,
buy you 6 pops?
No, I was like, just get one of these, and then she didn't. So she was like, I'm gonna buy you a book, and I was like, works for me. So we went, and they had all 3 of the Demon Slayer like light novels that are actual books. So we bought all 3 of them, and so now my Demon Slayer book collection is complete, except for the art book. I don't have the art book.
Almost there.
So we're just close.
Just a little teeny bit close.
Yeah. So that was cool, and then we came back to the house. I got in bed and kind of went straight to sleep.
Yeah.
Took a shower because the shower at the mission house is nice. And then Monday I watched President AI videos and anime until noon. I for some reason started another show. I'm watching like 10 things right now.
That was your own fault.
I need to finish something. Actually, I finished something yesterday while I was watching. I need to finish some of the shows that I'm watching, like on the big TV. Like me, you, and Colton need to sit down and watch 91 Days, or me and you need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Then afternoon, Joya and my mom got back from wherever they were, and me and Joya went shopping. We went to Barnes & Noble again, and I bought the second manga for Sword Art Online Progressive, which was actually fun little tidbit about me. Tidbit. When the first manga I ever bought was like a SAO Progressive #1 at 2nd and Charles that was like $5 off. So,
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
And I had been looking for the second one. I had never seen it, so I was like, "Oh, I can get it." They didn't have anything I was looking for though, which was kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna buy this other book, light novel, about a show I watched that was really good. But then I ended up buying the first Sword Art Online book, which in retrospect I shouldn't have done because they have it at our Barnes & Noble at State. So I could have bought the other one and then used my $10 gift card at State yesterday. But it's also $13, so I still, like, whatever.
Happened.
And then we went to Lululemon.
You're so bougie now, Caleb.
Joy got a $60 Lululemon gift card from one of her friends for her birthday.
That's insanity.
So she wanted to
What
use it.
friends does she have?
Madison friends. They're all rich now.
Good lord.
Which, I mean, $60 is a lot of money. So yeah, I was about to say it is just.
And I guess for Lulu, it's not that much money. I don't know what Lulu costs, but
not 60.
60 in general was just.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it is just a gift card. It being Lulu doesn't change the price. But I was like, well, if my friends ever got me a gift card, it would probably be $10 to Chick-fil-A.
Probably.
And I would be ecstatic about it. I couldn't have, like, $60 from a friend is a lot.
So much.
I couldn't ask that out of anybody. Like, I expect $10 to $15 gifts. And I don't expect anything.
Colton was offering to pay $60 to get my Power Ranger pop autographed by the dude that played the Red Ranger.
And that's wild.
I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't let somebody.
No, I wouldn't let him. I was like, dude, you're not paying $60 for a guy to scribble on my pop.
Like, the only person I ever let spend that much money on me, in terms of gift, besides my parents, is Andy.
Yeah.
And that's because me and him would just buy each other a video game for $60. Like, that's a lot of money.
I know. And I know Colton's loaded because he saves up all of his money and he does hard labor stuff.
Because he's a good saver. But like,
still, no, you're not spending.
If somebody wants to do that, I'm like, can I at least go halvesies?
Yeah.
Just let me spend some money on it. I'd feel so bad.
I would not. I would look at that pop and I would just feel guilty. And yeah, it would be cool to have the Red Ranger sign my Red Ranger Funko Pop. But I'm not asking you to pay $60 for that.
Yeah, no, that's too much money.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. She had the gift card, and my mom also gave her a $25 gift card. She gave me a $20 gift card to use at Barnes & Noble. And I was like, at Barnes & Noble, I was like, Joy, let me use the $25, because mine's going to go way over $25, because I was also buying that $10 gift card. And she was like, no, I'm going to use it at Lulu. And I was like, Joy, you're going to buy a $68 skirt. You don't need it. It's not going to go over. And she was like, I'm going to use it at Lulu. I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. So, which was like fine.
Yeah.
But then we went to Lulu. I found a pair of $39 shorts. I was like, ooh, if she finds something on clearance, it's like $39. I'm gonna get these shorts. And then she ended up buying 2 things that weren't on clearance, and her total was like $160 or something like that. So, and then her $25 gift card declined, and I was like, I bet if you would have used my $20 one, it would have worked. But that one's empty now.
In your face.
I thought that was funny. I also didn't care. I just thought, I was just like,
I felt bad.
funny thought.
Yeah, I felt bad because I Snapchat the wrong
Yeah.
Julia lad on her birthday.
She was texting me about how sad she'd be if you forgot her birthday, and I was like, he didn't forget.
I texted
he
you.
texted you.
I thought my thing was funny.
It was funny.
Enjoy 8 years. 9 was the worst of my life.
Yeah.
It's okay. Anyways, different story.
But that did happen this week. It was Thursday, because
Yeah.
that was Joy's birthday. I forgot to mention that. Happy birthday,
I did
Joy.
too.
Sunday was my birthday. Yeah. I planned on coming back early on Monday, but then I went shopping, and then when we got back from shopping, Andy and Anna Grace were at the house. So I hung out with them, showed Andy what I bought, then I packed my car up and got ready to leave, but then before I left, they were cooking my favorite dinner of all time, chicken pot pie. And
I love a chicken pie.
I was like, I'm going to just not eat it. I'm going to suffer and not eat it, even though I love it so much.
How are Andy and Grace doing?
They're doing great.
That's good.
But then Andy was like, we should watch Demon Slayer. And I was like, I'm actually...
You're not going to turn down Demon... Oh, did you turn down Demon Slayer?
I was like, I'm saving up the
Oh,
episodes.
no. He turned down Demon Slayer. Who are you?
I've watched the first 3, and then 4 and 5 are out. And I was going to wait for 6 to watch 4, 5, and 6, and then go to 9, and then watch 10 and 11. Actually, I'm going to save 9, 10, and 11, because I feel like those will all be... No, I'll just do 10 and 11, because 11 is 50-something minutes long. Anyways, but then Andy convinced me, and we watched episode 4, and I was like, I'm just watching episode 4, and then I got to go, because I wanted to play video games with Jack.
Yeah.
And then episode 4 was so good, I was like, fine, I'll watch episode 5. And then episode 5, and I was like, I was so mad. I was like, it's so God, but I can't watch it because the show's not out yet. And he was like, well, we could watch it subbed. I was like, I'm not falling. I can't. I refuse. I'm not doing it. But yeah, it was so good, and I hate how impatient I am with it. It's why I didn't want to watch it. But
we all get like that sometimes.
yeah. So then I drove home, and the drive home was, I was really risking it on gas. I stopped at a gas station right after I left, but gas was expensive, and I was like, I don't think, because I had enough gas to almost get home, and I was like, I don't want to get gas here, and then when I get home, I'll be like
halfway or
I'll be
whatever.
like shorter on gas, and I was like, oh wait.
I do that too.
And then I passed 2 gas stations in the next hour 30 minutes, and I was really risking it on gas, and I was like, this is not good. And they
I know
were
that feeling.
really expensive, or one of them was expensive and the other one was kind of expensive, as gas is, and like scary. I was like, nope. So I just kept going. I was like, maybe I'll make it back. And then I saw a Walmart gas station for like $2.87, so I did get gas. Tuesday,
You got gas?
played video games during the day.
Word.
And then I went to disc in that. We played Mario Chase. Went to disc in that. Then we went to Slim's. Connor ordered a disc golf bag at disc in that. He's hoping it gets in before the
disc
tournament.
golf bag?
Yeah.
Like a
He got a Prodigy one. I'm
Okay.
so proud of him. Me and him are gonna get patches one day.
You should. Those are cool.
Yeah, it's gonna say Peach Mango.
That's like the coolest part of the.
Yeah, that's
the
why
bag.
he got the Prodigy one.
Yeah.
Because disc in that, Andy was trying to sell one of the bags he had in there for like $70, and Connor was like, I really want it, but it doesn't have the patch, so I'm gonna order this one. Disney Night, Andy also said he was ordering Kevin Jones' new disc, and I'm so excited. If it doesn't come in blue or pink, I might have to suffer and not get a blue or pink disc.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that to him, but I think I made myself clear. But
I think he knows because when me and JJ went in there, we were like looking for disc, and we are like kind of asking him like, he's like thanks for Caleb. And we're like, he only throws blue and pink. He was
Word.
like, so hopefully.
Word.
Yeah.
Then we went to Slim's. Connor paid for my food. Got a milkshake. Slim's milkshakes are insanely thick. They got some like cookout consistency.
Wowza.
So I'm gonna just go to Cookout for my milkshakes because Cookout gives you a spoon with their milkshakes. Slim's did not. The lady at Slim's did not want to be there, bro. She did not want to be there.
No, they never want to be there.
And then we played disc golf. I went 3 down. Kaden went 4 down. Connor went 2 down. And then after we finished, Connor was like, "All right, guys, I know y'all are thinking it, so I'm gonna say it. Let's play one more round." And it was like 7:20, and I was like, "Sun goes down at 8:08. I think we could do it if we rushed." And so we played fast. And I started off so good. I was 3 down through 5.
Wow.
I birdied 1, 3. Wait. I birdied 1, 4, and 5. And I don't ever birdie 5.
Yeah, no.
And then I
nobody
double
ever
bogeyed
does.
6 and bogeyed 7.
You sound like me the last time we played.
Yeah, I was angry, dude.
Yeah.
Like it just it made me so mad. But yeah. But then I ended up going 3 down again. So I went 3 down at Lakeside, which probably would have
Good.
won me a tournament, honestly, out there.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that. I'm not complaining at all, but I never get to play 2 rounds back to back because nobody I play with ever wants to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind that really because I rarely do. But once we started the second round, I was like, this is so much fun. I had the energy to play a 3rd round.
Dude,
I was on disc golf high yesterday.
in the winter, I'll play 2 rounds back to back.
I loved it. It was hot and sweaty, and I burned like 1,800 calories.
Yeah.
But it was so fun.
I hate doing anything outside in the summer.
That's
I just don't
valid.
like the summer, man. I hate the summer. I can't believe it won our freaking tournament.
Yeah,
That upsets me because summer sucks.
yeah.
It's
And
Continue.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun.
That's good.
I enjoy hanging out with Connor. and
Connor's a
Kaden.
cool dude.
They're fun people to be with. And the FNAF movie trailer, like the full trailer came out yesterday.
I saw that.
It looks so good. It's gonna be so fun.
I can't believe PETA's in it. It makes me
Dude.
happy.
PETA and Matthew Lillard, like so excited.
Did you see
for
they
me.
casted Lois Lane and Superman for the new James Gunn Superman? The casting does not look good, but
It's not Henry Cavill and it's not Nick Cage. So I don't care about.
I haven't seen either of these people act before, so I don't know. But
Oh, it's a nobody.
I mean, they might be people. I just haven't seen them. But I can show
They
you.
might
after
be
this.
people. I assume that they're people.
I have high hopes for it. It's a James Gunn written movie, so
Oh well, that's good.
if he wrote it and he's directing it, it's got to be at least decent, I would think,
Yeah.
because James.
He
Gunn.
doesn't have any movies under 90.
That I've seen.
I haven't
but-
seen Slither though, so
Yeah.
you've seen most of his movies.
Yeah.
Slither and Super are probably the only ones by him you haven't seen. Yeah. My week score 42.
Really?
I've had a crappy week.
I'm sorry. My week score, I forgot to mention, I'd be at like a 68. No, it's pretty boring, but I had fun. So
Well,
I've got to go to work, ladies and kids. I'm sorry. I'm Caleb Griffin.
what? I'm Caleb A.M.
This has been CALEB A.M. Next week, 6:30 a.m. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
I don't have work next week. This is my July's gonna be so boring. You guys are gonna be gone, and I don't have work. I might just buy Minecraft and just try to build like a ginormous city during the month of July.
Go for it.
Yeah, I get paid tomorrow too, so I finally get to pre-order Spider-Man, and I'm excited.
Woohoo!
But love you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.